Hey guys, it's Fancy. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your support in my last video, the comments, the likes, everything. I really appreciate you all, and I am happy to be back with another video. But before we get started, I did tell y'all that I was gonna get another haircut, and so here it is. You know, I just shaved down the sides a little bit more, and again, I wanted to try something different. Like I said before in the last video, do it so you don't have to say that, oh, I wish I did it. So, you don't have to regret and live in the past. So, you feel me? But anyways, today we're not gonna be talking about my hair. We're gonna be talking about a different topic, all right? Today we're gonna be focused on another experience of mine, but that's focused on my educational journey. So these are some of the things that I've learned during my matriculation process here at Howard University. Yes, I go to an HBCU, one of the best, the one and only HU. Don't be a hater. Let me stop. But I'm about to be a senior, for those of y'all who don't know and want to know, and I am so excited. I've been saying how much I want to graduate, and everyone's like, don't rush the process, enjoy it. I'm like, okay, you don't have to stay up at 3 a.m 4 a.m with me when I'm doing all that work, so let me be enthusiastic about graduating. I just want to get out. I want to get out. But anyways, the experience has been good so far. I think let's just say that it's been good so far for me personally. So basically, when it comes to starting your college journey, I would recommend this to everyone. Make sure you put yourself first. You have to come first, whether it's in your major, your grades, extracurricular, everything. Make sure you put yourself in the position where you are benefiting the things that you want to benefit. Don't go into college and pursue a major that your parents want you to pursue. Do something that you want to do and that's going to benefit you in the long run, and trust me, it will make you a lot happier, and I think you will enjoy the process more. As for me, I went in as a communications major, and before I even started in the School of Communications, I jumped right into business. Don't ask me why, because I don't really know why, but I kind of know why. I started off as honors too, and I thought that was the best decision because I was in honors in high school. But then as I started it out, I tested it, and it was going good, but I felt like I was taking a lot of time that I could use towards something else. So I told myself that I was gonna leave honors and do something different, and I did just that. I told myself if I left honors, I had to do better, and I think that I have left and done a lot better, where I'm connecting with people more, networking, doing internships, and just doing things for me and things that make me happy, because I know that I was spending that time there and I was not happy with that. And so that's, again, my personal experience. But moving on to the next, I want to mention extracurricular activities, although I didn't have much experience in that because I'm a working student, because I am an independent student. Just to let you know a little bit, an independent student basically is you're financially independent and you rely on yourself for anything that you need or want outside of internal and external scholarships and things like that. So I have to make sure that I'm okay financially. So I have put extracurricular things in the back burner for myself. But don't get me wrong though, I've heard that if you want to find a hobby, if you want to connect more, or even help you find your major, extracurriculars are very important, and that could help you along those lines. So don't push them away. Do what you want to do, get that experience, connect, and build relationships through that. To follow that, I wanted to go into making friends. So making friends is my third point, and I think it ties into extracurricular. You could connect with people and build that, group of friends that, could end up being your long life friends. I've seen throughout my college journey some people that have been friends since freshman year, and they're still friends going into our senior year, and it's been like amazing to watch their journey. I unfortunately did not have that experience, but do I know people from my freshman year? Yes, like, and I still talk to them and say hi to them. Yes, of course, but like I wouldn't say like I have that one college friend that's been my friend since forever, and we went to college and we didn't do all that. And on top of it, I didn't have a roommate, so I definitely did not build that connection with the roomie thing that most people do their freshman year. And the pandemic happened, so it's just like, oh, maybe I lie. I do have one friend. I have that one friend, the one guy friend. Like, we've been friends since our freshman year, but we're not gonna talk about that. But besides that, making friends, guys, friends are important, are very, very important. But don't let them influence your grades. Your grades are very important, but as important as they may be, don't let grades be that one and only thing for you when you're in college. Like, I understand in high school, like, our parents are really strict, better get good grades, but let me tell you, you're not in high school anymore. And after college, you may never go to school again. And if you are, and you are sure that you are going back to school, definitely I would say, like, make sure your grades are up to par with what you need and beyond. But if not, like, I'm not saying to slack off. Of course, like, do well. I know for me, I do well, not only because I need to maintain my scholarship, but I don't know where I'm going to end up in the future. And it's also important when it comes to internships, which is another point that I'm going to connect on to. So, you have to put in at least a little bit of effort. Another thing too is, don't let a bad grade like influence your trajectory on life. Like, your life is not over, I promise. I got a bad grade before. I started getting C's in college, so it's like, it's okay, because my GPA is still above a 3. So as long as you can maintain the grade and keep it up there, although you get those low grades, you gonna be okay. You gonna be okay. I know I cried when I got a bad grade. So I was just like, oh my gosh, life is over. Bro, I cried for like 10 minutes. And after those 10 minutes of crying, I was just like, screw it. It's over. Like, it's not gonna affect me 10 years from now. So like, why do I care? So like, I say that to y'all, like, why? You're gonna be okay. And then on top of making grades, I would say internships would go here, but I'm gonna connect it with networking, because networking also ties into internships. Like, people say your network is your net worth. Like, you have to connect with those people. Like, where you see yourself in the future, you need to connect with those people, and while you're in college, because that's when they're really looking at you and see how you are building yourself. They want to see that growth. They want to see you being that baby bison, becoming that bison, like, they love the journey and they want to hold your hand throughout the journey and guide you. And like, what I've also figured out is that, like, when you're paying that tuition money, it's not for really an education, but I think I look at it as I'm paying for that network, to be a long life member of that great network. Like, especially at Howard, I know that we are known for our network. So it's like, look at it in that perspective, and I think that just changes everything. I know it changed everything for me. Once I started looking at things in that way, I was more happy to be there. I took more chances at connecting with people, and which also helped me gain more opportunities. So please do not underestimate the power of networking, because it is very crucial when it comes to being in college. And I'm going to tie that into internships as well, because although your network could be somebody that's working somewhere, or somebody that's just a network for you, like, who could help you with your resume, like, or someone that's just being a life coach in some sort of way for you. Like, it doesn't have to be in any of those other ways, but companies, people that work at different companies could be a part of your network. And when you connect with them in a genuine way and like show them who you are and allow them to understand like what you're looking for, and you of course have to have an interest in who they are, and just connect with them and in a genuine human way. And it's like, when you are looking for an opportunity and you do need something, those people would be more inclined to help you and like connect you with that person that is in HR that you may need help with your resume or whatever, to help you get that opportunity that you need. And so please, like, don't not build those relationships. Yes, I said not because those are very important. And even internships too, guys. Like, there's a secret here. I know for some of us, like, there are paid internships and non-paid internships. And I saw a TikTok or something on Instagram. They're like, don't work for free. And I'm gonna be one of those who don't do it for free. Like, learn about the company. Be somewhere where you want to be and where you see that you could bring something great. But also know that you're bringing something great, and you should get compensated for that. You deserve that. And for me, being an independent student, my time is really important, because that time that I'm doing something else, I need to be making sure I'm making money in some way, because I don't have money coming in from a parent or anyone. So it's very important for me that my work is not only valued but compensated for. So for those of you who don't know or didn't know, please, now you know. When you're looking for internships, please make sure you are being compensated for your time. And but if it's something that you love and they're not compensating and you want to go for it, listen, I support you by any means. Like, that's what you want to do, go for it. But I'm just saying, there's probably another opportunity where you could do the same thing, where you could get some cash, baby. But I'll leave that to y'all. One more thing too, like, I forgot to mention, like, the grades aspect, and this is where it's important. Certain companies look for certain people with specific grades, so that's where it's important to maintain that grade, because you need to show that you are learning. So whatever you are learning, you can apply to them, because companies not only want you because you're fresh out of college, but they really want to know like what you're learning. They want to give you the experience to practice the things that are in the books that you're reading and that professors are speaking to you about. So like, that's what it's all about. And if you're able to show that you are learning that through your grades, there'll be, again, more, they'll be more eager to come to you and take your resume and be like, oh my gosh, look, they have this experience, but they also are doing good in school. Like, showing that you're able to multitask and be successful is very important. And then lastly, financials. Like, I laugh because I'm still learning, guys. Like I said, I don't know if I mentioned it before, I'm a first gen, I'm independent, I'm young. It's not an excuse, but I am still learning like how to save and do these things, and I'm pretty sure a lot of us are trying to do the same here. And so this is the advice that I've been giving by my elder mentors, and yeah, mostly them, because like, they really care about me and they really look out for me, and they've had the experience. So don't feel like I'm calling you out or anything, but like, you've had the experience to tell me like what you've learned and what I should and shouldn't do. They tell me to save, whether it's $10, $5, like every week, every month. Save what you can, because later on in the future, when you need it, it will be there for you. And so like, don't think that you should just go splurge on everything because you have the money now. Just because you have it now doesn't mean you'll have it later if you don't save at least some of it. So when you do get those internships too, like, sometimes they pay for your housing and you just have to pay for certain things. Make sure you save that money. Maybe you could, take a trip next summer, like, or take a trip, like something. You could use that money in a more pleasing way than just, buying things or buying food all the time or shopping and things like that. Again, I'm speaking from my personal experience, because I know like I have a bad relationship with money, scratch, but I'm learning to find like the roots of those problems and how to resolve them. But like, these are the 7 things that I've learned in my undergrad years and my college experience. I hope that it was meaningful for you and it was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. And thank you so much for watching my video. I appreciate every one of y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you have not liked, well, I'm just posting this. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And don't forget to like, comment, and everything else. Thank you for your support. I love y'all.